In Newton, Illinois, Rauchs jewelry is a staple that has stood the test of time. The location started as a jewelry store in 1912. In 1948, the previous owner constructed a new building.
He used glass block to build the building that he had to go to Indiana and get because there was a shortage of regular brick because of the war.
Fast forward to 1960 when June's dad bought the business after studying watchmaking and gemology at Bradley University.
He raised all of us in here working with him and my mom.
June is the youngest of 8 kids.
Growing up, it was just work, more or less. Like we had to clean, we had to merchandise and learn to work with people.
In 2016, June stepped in and took over her family's jewelry store.
We all had other careers, all my siblings. And in 2015, my mom passed. And my dad said, I'm done. So he had worked 57 years. I was the brave one and said if my siblings would help me, then I would regenerate all of the business and all of the building and everything.
Rauchs Jewelry offers both sales and service.
So we do watch repair, which is the batteries, the bands, anything like that, crystals. And then we do ring sizings, we do mountings, resettings, ring design. Yep, we'll, from engagement all the way through anniversary, through Mother's Day, name necklaces, just full service of everything. We pull the diamonds in for you to pick them. So you're not just gonna get what I have in the case. So I have a safe here and I have the diamonds of all the cuts and clarities that you would like to look at. So you can buy your diamond from a lab to a genuine to a moissanite, and you can set that in the setting that you like.
June remembers some of the first customers she served.
The first engagement rings that I was selling, it really meant a lot because I know their grandparents had bought their rings here, so it makes you really proud of the community to support us all these years, of different generations. 6 decades? So that's a lot of different engagements and anniversaries and birthdays, and so it's fun to be a part of that. All of our family and our workers I think that makes them feel like we're unique to a lot of different chain stores because we have that generational customers.
It's fulfilling to know not only the watches and rings have stood the test of time, but the customers have too.
We have customers that come in that have watches that they got from here in 1930, and it's fun. Actually, a customer gave me one because she thought I would think more of it than anyone. And so I think the meaningfulness behind the jewelry is important to all of our family. Is finding the customer something meaningful, something lasting.
And the lasting impression brings people to Newton from other nearby communities as well.
We like to pull the surrounding areas into our small community. So Effingham County, Crawford County, Richland County, they're all a part of our community too. And I love it when I get customers in from out of county because it makes me proud of my community.
June takes pride in the service customers get when they choose Rauchs Jewelry.
We know what their likes and their dislikes are and maybe what they previously own in jewelry, and we keep a little box up there that's called a wish list. All of your customers are your family, your friends, your neighbors. She goes, that's just fantastic. You don't get that in a city.
A lot has changed in the 63 years of this family-owned business.
A Bulova watch was $29, and today a Bulova watch is anywhere from $300 to $1,000.
But for June, what her father taught her from day one stays the same.
As my husband says, because he doesn't work in here, but he takes care of a lot of things, he says, you don't know how to tell a customer no, so we try to carry that on like my dad did and my mom.